back to the Transport Bandits channel. I'm Cheryl, and I am on the side of the interstate. I had a flat tire. No spare. What do you do? In this video, I'm going to tell you what the procedure was for me to have a motorhome, what to do when you have a flat tire and you have no spare. Okay, we just left past Belgrade, Montana. I got a flat tire. Flatter than a flitter. It just came, the light came on like that, the little warning light came on, and I watched the pressure go down, like down all the way to 2, and I got off this road just as soon as I possibly could, and that's the result. I always carry with me, you got to have your emergency triangles right here. That's also chains. That's a DOT regulation, especially when you're running out west here. A lot of these states require you to have chains if you don't have winter tires. So I'm going to put the triangles out right now. Take your triangles out of the box, set them up. They look like that. That twists out. And then you come back here and you need to put them on correctly. Oh look, there's a train for this video. Awesome. I've got my triangles out, going from the inside here, and then you want to go out towards the interstate. I put them about 10 large paces between each other. That's what I did. I'm not sure if that's absolutely correct. I think Haulin Paws has a video on putting the triangles out, so go watch a video on emergency triangles by Haulin Paws. That's how far away we are from the bridge overpass. Triangles. And then Jeff is parked here, pulled off the interstate, me and Chris James. So we are on the side of the interstate on I-90 just outside of Belgrade, Montana. And Chris James was in front of us. He circled back to hang out with us here. It's going to be about an hour and a half for somebody to come plug this. Let me tell you all about it. Let me get inside where it's a little quieter. So I'm back inside here. This was the procedure for my flat tire. You are all asking right now, just change. Why don't you just change it? I'm going to tell you why. There's no spare tire. There's no spare tire on these things. So the procedure, if you have a breakdown in a motorhome or a drive-away, is that I called my dispatcher at Synergy, Marie, and said I have a flat tire. She needs to know my location and how to go about seeing to that, because Jeff could have changed it if there was a spare tire. There is no spare tire. She needs to know if there's a spare tire. No spare tire. Look at this. See? No spare tire. So, Belgrade, Montana is 12 miles behind me, and we just pulled out of the Flying J from fueling up. Oh, here comes the tire service repair guy. Fantastic. I'll let you know here in a minute. Let me get out and talk to him. So we have Alex here. He's going to help me out of a jam. I can't believe how fast he got here. And he is with Whalen Tire here in Belgrade. And I just called him like 10 minutes ago. He said it would be an hour and a half. We're all like set up to spend the afternoon in the vehicles here. But man, they are Johnny on the spot. He's going to help me out. Way to go, Whalen Tire and Alex. That's awesome service right there. If you need anything around Belgrade, Montana, you're going to call Whalen Service.
One of these setups, if you're not running a 22 or 24.5 wheel, which is what you have on most of your heavy haul trucks, your service tech that comes out won't do this on the side of the road, because the way to get these off isn't the same as on the big wheels.
Right.
I can hammer and bar off on the big wheels.
Right.
These tiny ones I have to use a machine.
So what he's going to do is he's going to take it off, then he's going to run it back to his shop,
I think I brought the other.
and then he is going to replace it there at the shop and then run it back out here and put it back on for us, because they can't do it right here on the side of the passenger vehicles. They can on the big semis, but not here on the passenger vehicles. And there goes Flatty. Yeah, that's not just a quick fix right there. We're gonna put a new one on it, I think. We're gonna do a new tire?
New tire.
Okay, awesome.
Another thing, if your tech doesn't put 2 jack stands under it when it's on a slope on the side of the road,
2 jack stands on a slope on the side of the road?
it's gonna fall, and by the time he gets back, he's gonna owe these wonderful transport people a new RV.
Yeah, we don't want that.
And always set the front end down on the jack stands. Don't just leave it under there, because if it fell and caught the jack stand, it's gonna shoot right off. If it's already sitting on the jack stands, it can't go nowhere.
Awesome. Tire was rippling right here.
Yeah, you drive it, if you drive on it flat, it could be 10 feet, it could be 10 miles, but you still ruin the inside.
All right, I got off the road just as soon as the warning light come on.
I'm gonna get that replaced, get you a tire, and get you back on the road.
Fantastic. All right, let's wait on Alex to come on back with the tire. This is freaking phenomenally fantastic. We are here with Officer Jake, and he has stopped. You just saw Alex take our tire, and he has stopped by to see if we need any help. What should we do if we have a super flat tire on the interstate?
Pulling off as far as you can over the shoulder of the road is a good start. Making sure that you're far enough away from the bridge deck where people coming over a blind hill. Y'all are a pretty good distance off. Could be actually a little bit further, but with your convoy and what you had,
Yeah.
it's not a bad location.
Yeah.
And y'all have all done a great job of getting as far as you can safely off the interstate.
You see where our units are? We're off the interstate as much as we possibly could. I didn't want to go into the grassy knoll area with such a flat tire because I don't know what might be here. Like, if you can see right down here, there's like a stake, a piece of wood. There could be nails or anything else, so I don't want to take any more chances with that. Just get well off the road, and maybe somebody as nice as Officer Jake would stop and check on you to make sure you don't need anything.
Also, when weather permitting, depending on nighttime or low light situations, if you have flares or reflective devices, cones are good, triangles, anything like that, just especially like where we're at now.
All right, thank you, Officer Jake, for checking on us. We appreciate it. Remember, if you're in Belgrade, this is the friendliest place in the world. We've had great service. Officer Jake has been super nice. Chris is here with us, and he's running too. He's been nice enough to stop with us. And we're going to roll on to Vancouver Island when we get that tire fixed. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. So I am in the back of the truck, and I'm going to finish telling you what the procedure was for having a flat tire on the interstate in a motorhome. Pull over, get as far away from the lane of traffic as you can without damaging the tire any further. Put your hazard lights on, make sure it's not right over the crest of a hill or too close to a bridge or anything like that if you can. Just like Officer Jake just told you. But my procedure is check out the tire. I checked out the tire. But then I got back in and I called my dispatcher, Marie at Synergy, and she told me to get all the information down, what I think caused the flat tire, if I had a spare, which I did not have a spare, and then it's up to me to take care of the flat tire. So I have to call the nearest or closest tire place, which in our case was Belgrade, Montana, which is 12 miles back that way at the Flying J. And I called 3 different places. And the first place I called said they have no service people that can come help me. The second place I called said it would be Wednesday before they could come out and help me. And I'm on this side of the interstate. Are you serious? Threw me on Wednesday. Well, then I called Whalen Tire. Alex told me, yes, we can help you. We can be out there in about an hour and a half. Well, I said, that's fine. An hour and a half, I can wait an hour and a half. I waited and got back in here in the truck with Jeff and Chris right up front here. Then I went back up to the motorhome to get something out of the dash, and he was here within 20 minutes, Alex from Whalen Tire. And because I had explained to him, I'm a transporter. I have a new unit. This is not my personal unit. We are transporting just like truckers. This is not my unit, and we need to get it to Vancouver Island. So we're on a time schedule to get it there when delivery is expected. But, it's really not. I mean, we could get it there whenever we need to get it there. If I had to wait till Wednesday, I could have waited till Wednesday. But you know how that goes. We do need to get it there on our delivery time. So I called them, and within 20 minutes, Alex was here to help me. Now, because this is a personal, or what they call a passenger vehicle, he can't change it here. He has to take it back to his shop. Then he has to fix it and then bring it back here. As you saw Alex explain to you earlier, that he can't do it beside the interstate because of a passenger vehicle regulation type thing. But the procedure will be from here on is to get that documentation from your service technician that comes out to help you. They need to write it all down on a piece of paper, or their service call receipt, whatever they give you, of what they think caused the tire to go flat. And in this case, my valve stem was completely broken off. That's what we think the cause is. There was nothing in the tire. There's nothing punctured the tire, no nails or anything like that. The valve stem was completely broken off. So they need to write that down. They need to write down what they're going to do, what they need to replace it. He's going to put a new tire on it. Make sure you get documentation of everything. And then I will email that to my dispatcher. And it's possible she's going to call the manufacturer, and then it's possible that we may get reimbursed for that. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we'll get reimbursed. So we're just hanging out here in the back of the truck until Alex from Whalen Tire, which is fantastic service. And if you're around Belgrade, Montana on I-90 and need some tire service done, call Whalen Tire and get them to come out and take care of you, because they have done a great job so far. We're waiting on him now, and we will put that back on and get on the road to Missoula and then on to Vancouver Island. That's what you do when you have a flat tire. Let's wait for Alex to get back. Look at that. Alex is back with the tire. That fast. Now put the lugs back on. He'll torque them down. That's a good looking tire. That should get me there. Is that a Michelin Agilis tire?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a cross climate?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, there you go, Jeff.
That's what I run on my truck. Those things do good with snow and ice too.
Oh yeah.
Well, we still got to go over Lookout Pass. We still got to go over Snoqualmie, and so we still got some perils in front of us. Hopefully, nothing more mechanical will happen. Well, look at there. And he did it all for free. No, you know I'm just joking. But, okay, he said that I need to hold on to this for
The dealership.
the dealership. I've got to give that to the dealership.
I didn't have the start bit to take that screw out, and I didn't have any of these to replace it with. So there's a rubber high pressure stem in there right now that's going to get you guys home. Well, to the dealership.
To the dealership, yeah.
Can't promise home because this
Yeah.
ain't going to home.
And
Awesome.
you're going to write down on the paper what was wrong with the tire.
Yeah, the valve
I
stem.
mean, I brought the bum tire back with me.
Yeah, you just need to write down what was wrong with it.
We will.
Okay.
This is what was wrong.
Yeah, the valve stem.
The valve stem broke off for whatever reason. You guys lost air pressure. Tire got ran flat, so there's no saving that. I'll have that all on the invoice that'll be emailed to
Me. I'll get that information to you right now. Whalen Tire. Right there. Thank you, Alex.
Not a problem.
Appreciate it. Hey, Alex from Whalen Tire here in Belgrade. He's got us all fixed up. We're ready to roll. I've got to give him some information. He's going to email me all the information, documentation that I need to turn in to the company, and they will contact the manufacturer and the dealership and let them know what happened. That's all for now. That's how you deal with a flat tire on a motorhome that doesn't have a spare. Transport Bandits out.